Alright guys, welcome back to Andrew Sounds the Past here. So, today, a couple videos ago, the 2640 was lined up next to be in the paint booth. Well, that changed because this 806 has to be completed for harvest, or planting. So, I switched gears, we were going to run with that. So anyway, today, not necessarily on the painting side, but I'm going to talk about the paint booth. So I guess for starters, I lay down this white plastic. It comes in rolls. I actually got it. It's basically seconds from a local plastic manufacturer here. So anyway, and then I tape the seams together. That keeps all the paint and all the overspray off the shop floor. And then we took, turn this light on. We took pipe and made a frame. And then we hang this plastic over it and it makes a nice little booth. So and then we put LED lights up. It's not all that bright, but it's bright enough. You can see here that the plastic's taped down on the floor. And then we got a pulley system that goes up, and that's how it's hanging. Okay, and what we're most proud of that we're, Buddy and I, that we're making is the ventilation system. So he's already got the fan up there in the corner, and that's how we painted the last tractor. So we just plumbed in, well, he had plastic up here for the last one, so I made the cardboard box, and it comes down and it goes in here, and then we've got another box inside of there. So anyway, while we're back here, I use a second tank and then I run my filters and stuff off of it. To me, that just makes it simpler to have all that features, and then that's just another way to have more volume of air. Anyway, a little tight on this side, but come around, go back in the booth. So we just made this idea. We took a box, and I had an old squirrel cage fan from when we had hogs. And we put that in there, and that is our force feed. So this guy here, he is the suck that pulls it through the filter, and he blows into that, and then that other chute already has a fan on it. So, try to put this back in here. And they fit fairly snugly, but they're not perfect. As you can see, a little bit actually gets by, but that is our ventilation system. And then we've got the air hose that comes in on the floor, and then there's a little gap up there I need to fix. But so anyway, that's the paint booth. We always leave this section available if we have to paint any smalls. So yeah, so there it is. So I just wanted to give a brief video of how we're setting up to paint, what we're using as in a booth white, but it does a fairly good job. I actually blew the primer out of those filters. There's 3 of them, one on each side and one on the front, and I'm gonna try to reuse them for paint. And I'm able to actually reach through here and run the controls for the extra, I guess it's called a reservoir. So yeah, so today I'm going to lay down red paint on this, the first coat of red paint. I do believe that it's ready for that. So nothing to that but to do it. I guess we can come over here when we're talking about what I'm using for my paint, is we can walk over, and I'm using a set of DeVilbiss starting line paint guns. I got all this mess because I've been helping the school with a project. So anyway, I always make sure I use a water filter on the gun. This is the regulator for the gun, screws to the bottom of the gun. This is my paint gun, and it has the quick change for the D-cups. So that would screw onto the bottom of that, and it hangs on my fancy stand that I made. And then these D-cups, there's an insert in there, and then you put a cap and a filter. But anyway, that would go on like that, and then these go on here. So I like these because you can spray upside down with them. You just create a vacuum. And then obviously I got a cleaner bottle and all your other supplies. Of course, a respirator is a must. The tack cloths are a must. And then I just wear a set of coveralls, which they're a disaster. I actually just washed them and that didn't do much. But I wear a set of coveralls and I wear a thing over my head to keep it off my hair. But so that's basically my setup. You always have some rags handy. So that's what I got. I know, kind of a boring video, but it's always neat to, I guess, see what other people's ideas of their paint shop is looking like. So that's what we've got. It works for us. It's not perfect by no means, but so far, it's getting a job done. So anyway, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. And go from there. Yeah, that yellow is a lot of overspray, which I've already swept it in here. Probably should actually set this outside. So, but yeah, we're going to go back to red. If I think about it, after I get done shooting red, I'll come back in and give you guys a view of that. But anyway, this is a Farmall 806 for a customer. So, alrighty. We'll either catch y'all in the next one or we'll come back and we'll review what the red looks like. So, talk to y'all later.